easy, Margot. There's nothing to worry about.
There isn't. You run too many risks. I want to be your wife, darling, not your widow. You keep on, what does that leave me?
Right where you are, darling.
Yeah, I know, just a shadow's little shadow. You realize that in 3 weeks we will have been engaged a whole year?
Margot, if the worthwhile case doesn't show up within 3 weeks, I'll quit. For good.
And you'll get married? I'll hold you that promise. Oh, darling, what time is it?
10 o'clock, Miss Lane.
Oh.
A very pretty picture, if I may say so, boss.
You may.
Thank you, sir. I mean, boss.
I think we'd better get going.
Just got word from headquarters, Burbank. They're opening the grave right now. Nice going, Hawkeye. Who got permission to open it? Michael Haston. Got some government official to back him up. Hey, listen. You think the shadow might be interested? I don't know. I'll see. A lovely face and figure you're wearing tonight, darling.
Thank you.
Preston speaking. Oh, hello, Burbank.
You've been waiting for that thing to ring.
Yes?
Remind me to sell my telephone stock in the morning.
Gee, do you own some of that?
No, but remind me anyway.
Yes, I will. Are you sure? We thought the Gilmans be there. The Gilmans at the cemetery? He's there. Okay, I'll check back later. I'm sorry, darling, but we're not going to the nightclub.
But it's their opening night.
Oh, we're going to an opening, all right.
Where?
The cemetery.
Wait a minute. I'm not going to any cemetery until I'm dead.
In that case, I bet you in tonight.
Well, that's very nice, sir.
And left diamond. All here. All here. I will go back to Mr. Haston's.
Yeah, headquarters I know about these duels. He's calling from the car. Stick close to that yeoman, too. Just a minute, Mr. Yeoman.
Hey, what?
We backed out from Hasbin, so we'll take you back there.
Oh, yes, of course.
Certainly is dead around here.
Of course it is. It's a cemetery. They can pull those goose pimples, or they'll show.
You idiot.
Boss, you pay me, but I gotta agree with this Margot.
Thank you, Trevi. You're a darling.
Thank you.
But we're going to Michael Hasden's if Darling doesn't mind starting the car.
Oh, sure. Darling. Oh, have a heart for us now.
Let's go, darling.
Oh, here we go.
Excellent. Fine job you're doing, Inspector. Inspector Donut. Oh, sorry, Commissioner Weston. I haven't had any sleep in 4 days. I understand. How many jobs you on now, 5?
Now, 4. The night I got that girl who tattooed her boyfriend with a hatchet.
Good.
The only good thing about it is your nephew hasn't been around bothering me.
I know how you feel, but Lamont's a good boy. I let him hang around because he's interested in studying criminology.
I wish he'd go to Alaska and take a course like correspondence.
Oh, what I mean, Commissioner, is it... Yes? When? I see. Yes, he's here. I'll tell him. That call was about the grave the open night. They took jewels from him. Might be a case for the Customs Department.
Now get a car.
I'm going with you. Inspector. And the Commissioner. Where are the jewels that came out of the grave?
Mr. Yeoman here,
He's got them. The man going in the house. Uh-oh. Something's up. It's locked. There's my old pal Cardona. Mr. Yeoman's like...
What is there? Something wrong?
Who are you?
Robert Buell.
I'm staying here as a guest.
Ask you where's Yeoman.
He's out, sir.
He just came
I
in.
saw him. I never let him in. If anyone else did, why... have you seen?
He's not back yet.
Mr. Yeomans hasn't returned from the cemetery.
Yeomans. We saw him come in just now.
With some jewels he got out of a grave.
If anyone came in, we'd have seen him. Just inside the living room entrance.
In there, all of you.
You do. Come on.
Watch outside, and let no one go out. Going to search the place?
Yeah.
He's in again. Who? Lamont Cranston.
Oh, just a moment, I'll see. Oh, you mean me, Inspector?
You're Michael Heston, owner of this house?
Yes, that's right. I'm Paul Brick, Mr. Heston's secretary.
And you?
Lenore Jessup of Chicago. I'm a house guest here on a business visit. She's our ex-chorus girl.
Heston used to King's chorus girl. Catch them. I'm here on business also. My eye is very weak.
Well,
I'm Charles Frobe, importer and exporter.
you have a place here in New York.
Yes, offices in the warehouse.
Then you're not staying here in the house.
No, I arrived here for a business meeting just before you gentlemen arrived.
Well, well, well. My old friend, Bill Monk.
I'm William Monk of Los Angeles. I'm a house guest.
You're Bill
here.
Monk, ex-racketeer of New York.
My business now is strictly legal.
Strictly legal, eh?
I have a permit for that.
You always did have, somehow.
You know the butler?
Yes, sir. Name?
John Adams, sir.
Yeomans entered this house and didn't leave. Now, just what business brought you people together?
Mr. Yeomans and his gems.
Strictly legal, Cardona. We formed a corporation to buy the jewels. We expected to buy them from Hasden.
Hasden?
Yes, he owns them.
No, at least he said he did.
They're all trying to swindle me. But I know what's going on. Just a moment.
Did you hear what Hasden said?
Time for me to get busy.
Where to, boss? Nowhere. We're practically there. Well, we're there now. Happy driving, Shrubby. Take it easy, boss. The cop at the door's looking around. What's he doing? Just standing out there on the balcony. The shadow.
Don't move, please. Where's Hasden? I must talk to him.
Out there on the balcony.
Hasden knows what happened tonight. Get him here and make him talk.
Mr. Hasden.
Come here, please.
Well, he's dead, Inspector. His neck's broken. Keep everyone inside. Let no one out. All right, inside everyone. Come on, let's go. Where's the shadow? I'll go downstairs. I'll look around up here. Did anyone come this way?
No, I didn't.
Oh, you got a match about you? I won't light my cigar. Your cigar's burning. So it is. What'll I think of next? Now they're selling them already late.
Why, you're Lamont Cranston,
Why, yes.
the police commissioner's nephew.
That's right.
But I want you to understand my position in this affair. Excuse me. Well, oh, go right ahead. Don't mind me. I don't.
Why did you do that? I might have learned something.
That's the way you learn things. You better remain ignorant.
Well, she does look striking.
Striking? And if she hangs around you, she looks struck. In both eyes.
No one upstairs. The guards say no one got out. Again.
Yeomans in the shadow entered the house, then disappeared without going out. Now, how did he do it?
Did Hanson fall from the balcony?
He jumped. We saw him commit suicide.
Oh, now I can't believe that.
I'll get started on this case, if you don't mind.
Oh, not at all. Well, you better shift to the other foot. You started off on the wrong one.
By the way, Inspector, which is your wrong foot?
Good night.
Good night.
Well, they think Hasden committed suicide.
Didn't he?
It was murder. Murder? Hasden was miserly. He never gave up anything, especially his own life.
It's beyond me. I simply can't imagine how Yeomans managed to disappear.
Me neither. Well, we'll just have to draw our own conclusions.
Did you get that word, boys? Yeah. Where did you get it?
In the dictionary.
Well, you better put it back.
Listen, maybe Yeomans has been studying the shadows technique.
And maybe you're right. Come on. As you see, sir, the architect's plans show no secret passages or doorways.
I see it.
Well, I simply can't understand it.
I can't now, but I will. Who inherits Hasden's property?
His nephew, Mr. Samuel. But until Mr. Samuel returns from Australia, I'm in charge.
You forget the police are in charge right now. And Look, Cranston, your uncle isn't here now, and I want to tell you, quit the finger-waving, will you?
Oh. Hello, Commissioner. The DA wants to know what you decided, Inspector.
Suicide and disappearance, sir.
Oh, Yeoman's disappeared all right, but Hasden's death could have been murder.
It will be murder if you don't stop.
Did Hanson have any reason to commit suicide?
Why, no. None, of course. Did Hasden's know that Yeomans was shipping his jewels into the country with a corpse?
Where are you going? I thought I'd go outside for a little fresh air. There's plenty of fresh air in the living room. Get back there. What were those jewels worth?
All I know is Mr. Hasden said they were worth millions.
Millions? That's why the shadow was here. He got them.
Oh, no. I mean, that's wonderful, Inspector. How did you figure it out?
The shadow was here and then disappeared. He could have taken Yeomans and the jewels with him. And Hasden was not murdered. The commissioner and I saw him jump from the balcony.
How long were you with Mr. Hasden?
Oh, about 8 years, sir.
Wasn't Hasden traveling around the world about 8 years ago when he picked up all these souvenirs he had hanging around the house?
Yes, sir. He hired me in Australia.
Thank you.
A dog. Souvenirs. Want to question anyone else before the police take over?
Oh, no, Inspector. I prefer action.
Action! Well, you get it if you don't stop getting into my business.
Now, wait a minute, Inspector. No use in getting excited.
Excited? Who's excited?
Come on. We have to be going.
What? Oh, yes, we have to be going. See you later.
You've got to admit, Commissioner, that your nephew is wasting his time. He'll never make a criminologist.
Well, you've got to admit he tries hard enough. You stay here. I'm doing a solo.
What's he going in there to sing for?
Freddie, he's not going in there to sing.
Oh, he just said. Oh, I know. He's going to play the piano. Is that it?
That's not it.
We've talked and talked. There's only one thing to do.
What's that?
The police are bound to recover Yeoman's jewels. Or I hope so. Can we make a deal right now with Breck? With me? You're in charge of Hasden's estate.
Oh, yes, but only until Mr. Hasden's nephew returns.
So what? Think we'll tell him anything? What do you say, Breck?
No, we'll pay very well.
Handsomely. Handsomely. Well, yes or no? Well, I think matters can be arranged. Good. But what about Mr. Frobe? We forgot Frobe. I didn't.
You were in on the deal to buy the stuff from Hanston.
He won't like this new arrangement. If probate doesn't like it, can't he be taken care of? Yeah, I used to drive a cross-country corn bobber. You know, that's the truck with the trailer. Then I met the new girlfriend. I felt for her so hard, I almost fractured my spine.
I don't get it.
You mean about the new girlfriend?
No, I didn't think.
Oh, that's bad, boss. That's bad. Don't I know it?
Now listen, if Throwbay was in on that first deal with those people, why do they think he won't like what they're doing now, and why do they want to get rid of him?
That's what I'm trying to learn. And that's what we're going to look over Probay's place of business.
Now listen, this is my
Action, Travi, action.
Go to the house. Listen, you stop that. Listen, be quiet. Stop. Get it. All right. I get it. Now, that's Probay's place.
Well, we'll look over the warehouse and find Probay's office and... Put behind the cat, quick.
What's the matter?
Take a look. Hey, boss, it's that surgeon guy. Yeah.
Adam? What's he doing here?
Yeah, when I take you places, things really happen, don't they, baby?
Yes, darling. You are slightly wonderful.
Hey, boss, this is a public street. So what? I pay my taxes.
So do I.
So do I, but I don't get nothing like that.
Poor Shreddy.
We gotta find out. Well, I come pretty close anyhow. What? That makes much noise? It ain't me, it's the door.
Where'd he go?
But the Burgess is hiding. Get ready, I'm gonna... Oh, you ain't Adams. Then I won't slug you. Adams must have stopped around here. He's supposed to be up to the office.
Look, there's Shreddy.
Here I am. I got socked twice and I didn't sock back. And maybe it comes from Brooklyn. You know what? Hey, boss. Hold it. Where are you going? We just stopped in to see Mr. Throwbay. Yeah, okay, if those stairs are no funny business. Okay. Hey, you're the guy that socked me. My mistake. Yeah. What is it? These people were in a warehouse and they were looking for you. In the warehouse? Oh, yes. Yes, it's all right, Watson. You wish to speak to me? Yes, to warn you. Warn me? About what? John Adams is hiding somewhere in your warehouse. Adams? The has-been butler? Yes. In the warehouse? I think you better call the police. Oh, no. I mean, if Adams is here, he must have a reason. He has. He means to kill you. Kill me? Yes. Certain business associates of yours have expressed a desire to be rid of you. Better call the police. Mr. Cranston, if there is need for the police, I will decide. Now, if you will excuse me, I have an awful lot to do. The importing business today is not... What about the jewels? Jewels? Yes, you import them. Isn't that why you were so interested in the gems Jones was taking to Addison? I import only commercial stones. Look. I will show you the sort of gems I import. Good. Now, these are what I import. Commercial diamonds sold by the pound, used for industrial tool making. What kind of jewels did Yeomans have? Why, I don't know. But if you'll excuse me now. Yes, of course. I'm sorry to trouble you. Come on, Chevy. Now, there's something funny there. Nobody's more frightened of the place than he is of anyone trying to kill him. Where'd you, homeboys? The morgue. Morgue? First it's the cemetery, now it's the morgue. What are we doing, working the graveyard shift?
Who is he?
Who's who? Who's what? Uh-oh. I don't know. There was nothing in his pocket. Hey, Marshal. I'll drive. Hey, wait a minute. We all can't get in there. I know that. You ride with him. With him? I don't even know the guy. You'll get acquainted. The body's been dead almost a week. Okay, thanks, Molly. Well, missing persons can't help us. No one's inquired about a body of this description. That's what comes of your running around in a private cab. But I did nothing. Why do you need a private cab? Every time I needed a taxi in a hurry, I couldn't find one. So I became annoyed and bought one of my own. But why should a week-old corpse be dumped into your cab? I don't know. It seems every time I see you, you're with a suspicious character. Well, every time you see me, Inspector, I'm with you. Inspector, that's my hat. Oh, I'm sorry. Now I'll have one of your sandwiches, Chevy. Sandwich?
Yeah, so will I.
Sure. Hey, what happened to those sandwiches? Oh, I know. I ate them myself. I must have been hungry. I better make some more, huh? That's a good idea. I think it is. No test reveal what type gem it is.
Well, could it be glass?
Diamond barely scratches it. I don't think it's a jewel.
Well, isn't that the same as those found in the grave?
Mm-hmm.
Then Frobey shouldn't have Gilman in his jewels.
I think Probay had that before the grave was open.
Oh, nothing makes sense. Not even this. You might just as well have given it to the police.
Now, if you can't make sense out of it, what do you think Cardona would do with it?
Don't pick on him. He's a very good detective, even if he doesn't like it.
Trouble is, they file work on him just because he is good.
I don't get this. On the first page, there's only one sentence. Must find pure solvent for cellulose. Now, what does that mean? And look, all the rest are just formulas.
All old ones. Been public domain for years. Most of them wrong. See here, look. One extra element wrong and out of place. Now, that man, whoever he was, did the same mistake in 7 other formulas.
Elements?
That's what you're made of, baby.
Oh, sugar and spice and everything else.
Mm-hmm. A little TNT and dynamite. And just a touch of thunder and lightning.
You say the sweetest things. When you have nothing more exciting to do, why don't we get married?
Excuse me, but, the telephone's ringing. Oh,
Food.
yeah? Oh, Burbank.
You and your telephone bells. When I kiss them, I want them to hear wedding bells.
Sure. Have a sardine sandwich?
No, thank you.
Wait a minute, repeat that, will you? We contacted the Customs Department. Customs inspector searched the coffin when it arrived. They say that there's no duty to be collected on any of Yeoman's jewels. Okay, thanks. I'll check back later. I was right. That isn't a jewel. And neither of those found in that grave.
It isn't? Well, then what's it all about?
No. Burbank also said that Cardona's meeting all the suspects at Hasden's and Tim's. We've got to get going. Come on.
Well, hey, wait a minute. Here's the sandwiches. Listen. You work around here with your fingers to the bone and nobody appreciates it. Now, what's going to happen to those sandwiches? I know what's going to happen to them. I'll eat them myself. It's a dandy idea.
I'm going in there.
All right, let's go.
Oh, no. No, the shadow's going in alone. Oh, have a sardine sandwich.
No, thank you, Shorty.
Oh. This thing's got no taste to it. No wonder. The sardine got away. And it was that big, too. You people would have made a lot of money if Hasden had sold out to you. But you would have made more if you got Yeoman's jewels without paying Hasden. We were doing business on the level. Inspector, I think, please, I'm doing the thinking. And I'm doing it out loud.
And I'm thinking someone in this room drugged Hasden.
Hasden was drugged?
Yeah. The autopsy showed that he'd been drugged for almost a week. Yes, Adams. Why were you in Probate's warehouse yesterday?
I wasn't.
You were seen there.
No.
What do you know about Yeoman's jewels? And Probate's gems? Speak up, quickly.
I don't know what you're talking about. I...
Oh, none of you knew Hasden was drugged, eh?
No. Well, he seemed all right to me.
I can spot dopers. Hasden didn't look drugged to me. Quiet, everyone, and don't move. I have a clue the police should follow. Don't move, Inspector.
What clue?
Adams, the butler. Adams knows too much of what has happened around here. He will talk. He is in the upper hall unconscious. Go to him after I've gone.
Turn on those lights. Don't move or I'll shoot. Don't shoot. I'll give up until I...
Adams just died the same way Hasden did.
That was a scream I heard.
But who come in the house right after the scream, huh?
From outside?
Around the corner, right in that front door.
From toward the balcony?
Yeah.
Well, who was it? Man or woman?
It was a man. No, it was a woman. No, I think it was a he. Or it was a she. I don't know which it was.
Oh, Shreddy.
Well, come on, let's get out of here.
You say that a shadow killed Adams?
Yes, and Hasden, too. And kidnapped Yeomans and stole the jewels.
Uncle, you said that Hasden and Adams committed suicide.
That's what it looked like.
But they were murdered.
How?
I don't know yet. But I'll find out.
What's the motive?
Yeoman's jewels.
They were gone before the death occurred.
Yes, but suppose Hasden and Adams knew something. They would expose whoever got Yeoman's gems.
That would be a motive for murder. Well, I don't see how you can do anything to the shadow.
No? Just let me get my hands on him.
I see. Well, I think I'll be going. Good day.
If we knew how Yeomans disappeared, we'd solve his case.
The mystery is how were Hasden and Adams killed. Yeoman's disappearance is simple.
It is? Well, how did he disappear?
Why, you figured that out from the start.
I did?
Oh, yes. Remember when you said that Yeomans must have been studying the shadows technique?
Yes.
I don't get it.
I don't either.
But it's simple. Oh, sure. But I still don't get it.
Come on, Probate. It's all long enough. What do you know about those murders?
I told you. Nothing.
No? What do you know about this?
Where did you get that?
From your safe. If the police get this, they'll convict you of robbery and of murder.
No. That's not one from the grave. That's...
They're not been in there an awful long time. I'm scared, Shreddy.
Me too. I'm scared for him.
You go see what's happening.
What? Now I'm scared for me. All right. I'll tell all I know. I can prove what I'm going to tell you, but we must get down to the warehouse.
You go ahead.
It's you, boss.
Oh, we gotta get out of here. Come on.
Yeah.
Go that way.
Here's the stairs to the warehouse.
You stay here, Murphy.
Yes, sir.
Come on. Boss, we're in a pickle. And it ain't one of them pretty pickles either.
Hold it! All right, what's going on here? Inspector, come here. We found Probay. Take care of him. Looks like another murder. You can't solve anything until you find out how those 3 men were killed.
We'll know when I get the shadow.
Still picking on him, huh?
Listen, Cass, Daggett, and Watson, the warehouse guards, say they saw the shadow kill Probay.
Well, I wonder why Probay hired such thugs. He didn't. Aston hired them. Aston? Yes. We learned that he was Probay's silent partner. Well, now that's interesting news. Well, I guess I better be going. Unless you need my help, Inspector.
I need your help.
Well, I better be going.
Three murders. Sure is a short time between corpses, ain't it?
Do you really think there's a secret room inside that warehouse?
We'll soon find out. I know that Adams disappeared in there. Trevor, you wait here.
Oh, boss, give me a chance to slug the guy who slugged me, won't you?
You better get in training first.
Why, I'm in the pink. Look.
You mean punk?
Just a minute. No one comes in here except the police.
Oh, I know that, but Inspector Cordona won't mind. Just phone him and tell him Cranston's looking around.
Well, all right.
See if you can find one that opens. Headquarters? Get me Inspector Cordona. Margot! Margot, where are you? So you found it.
And how I found it.
Okay, let's go.
Who did you say? Cranston? No, of course not. Right out of that warehouse. He's hiding? I'll be right over.
Well, you find the strangest thing.
Quite a laboratory they have hidden away down here.
What are you looking for?
The motive for 4 murders?
3, darling. Hanson, Adams, and Probay.
And the corpse they put in our taxi. Incidentally, Cardona did a good job today and identified the body as Joseph Yeoman.
Yeoman? The man who disappeared from Hanson?
Yeoman was dead that night and in this building.
Then who did disappear?
Quiet, man at work.
Where?
Pretty rusty, but I think I can open it. I'm afraid I can't.
Maybe if it's old and rusty, they didn't lock it.
Oh, Margot, please.
Not a profound piece of deduction, but cute, don't you think?
What are you doing here?
Oh, me? Why, I'm waiting here to take away Mr. Cranston.
When I get through with him, you'll take away what's left.
That's what you think.
The jewels that came out of the coffin.
The motive for murder.
Now what?
These are the same as the one Probay had. They're not jewels. The president said they were worth a fortune. Why?
You know the answer? Well, then tell me, don't ask me.
The mystery is here. The wrong element.
I remember in several of the old formulas.
I'll get the first one. You read off the other wrong elements I've got marked. We'll mix them up.
If Cranston didn't go out, he's still in here. But, Inspector, he ain't in here, and he didn't go out.
Why'd you do that?
That note gave me the tip.
Must find pure solvent for cellulose. Is that it?
No, but that note about pure solvent for cellulose means that Yeomans was trying to make plastic.
Lamont, you don't mean that these are plastic.
It's probably the toughest plastic known. And it's so worth millions to whoever owns the formula for making it. Dump the rest of them in here.
Oh, but Lamont, they're so pretty.
Dump them!
No, he ain't out yet. I wanted to go in, but he wouldn't let me.
I won't let him in either.
Too bad when he's in already, ain't it? Who does he think he is? I know who he is. He's the chief of police.
Margot!
I didn't do it. I just... And don't shout at me. Not until after we're married. And then don't you dare do it.
I'll make a note of that. These plastic gems should be dissolved by now.
Completely?
What was in one of them? Your capsule. Fish the rest of them out.
Are there more?
There should be one in each gem.
After inventing such a wonderful plastic, why did Yeomans want to find something to dissolve it?
Big part of his invention. He hid his plastic formula, only he would know where to find it. See? Piece of microfilm with writing on it. Should be a piece of film in each one of those, too. Part of Yeoman's formula on it.
Will it help solve the case?
Sure. Now I know what to do. Those three thugs that were guarding this place were in on a plot to steal Yeoman's formula. They were Probey and Adams. Like Hasden, they were killed because they were about to talk.
And who is the murderer?
The person who disappeared from Hasden's that night.
Oh.
Come on, we better ramble. Or they're going to start looking for us. There.
I could see those stairs and he didn't go out there. If you ask me...
I'm not asking you.
I'm sure I heard something.
Get that crate out of here.
Crate. This ain't no crate. This
Get
is
it
a
out of here fast.
Oh, all right. I should have said to him, I should have said, who pays your wages? I do, the taxpayer. That's what I should have said.
Oh, you should have, eh?
Yes, I should have. But I didn't. Excuse me. It's okay now, boss. You hear me tell that Cardona what I think of him?
Why, you told him nothing at all.
It's just what I think of him. Well, what have you got saved yourself?
I was only in the warehouse about 10 minutes.
I guess we can forgive you.
But, Commissioner, when I came in... Yes? Inspector Cardona?
Thanks.
Hello.
Inspector Cardona? Just a moment, please.
This is the Shadow. Be at Hasden's home at 10 tonight if you wish to solve the case. The Shadow knows.
Oh, hello. Hello. That is the Shadow. He tells me to be at Hasden's house tonight if I want to solve the case. I'm going there right now. And if the Shadow shows up, I'll get him. I'll be there. Good hunting, Inspector. Hey, fellas. If I was you, I wouldn't hang around here. It's pretty dangerous. A couple of guys got bumped off in there. Murderers running around loose, and the cops ain't doing anything about it. It's terrible. Why, the insufficiency of the law is... Inefficiency? Yeah. It's simply appalling. It's appalling.
Appalling.
Yeah, well, you get what I mean.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I get what you mean. Yeah.
Oh, where's he now? Here I am, boss. You know, there's more cops out there than there is at a policeman's ball.
Never mind that. You remember everything I told you?
You know me. When you give me instructions, I follow them exactly to the letter.
Yeah. Come on. Good evening.
Yeah. I'd like to see the Shadow get in or out of here tonight. Step in there, please.
Mind if we come in too?
No, not at all.
Now be quiet.
Simmons past 10. Shadow's not here. I bet he's afraid of me.
Afraid of what, Inspector? Don't move. Inspector, Yeoman's gems were false. But inside them were capsules which contained a formula for making plastic worth millions.
You people knew that?
They did. All of these people were after Joseph Yeoman's formula. And one of them killed Yeoman's, and the other three.
How were Hasden, Adams, and Probey killed?
They were dragged to death. And the evidence was right under your nose, Inspector.
we're out the front. Warn the guards outside. Shadow didn't come out because I had a guard at every door and window. He's not inside. He disappeared the same as Yeoman. Yeoman's never got here. He was dead that night. Who was it disappeared? I know, but I can't do any good until I find out how those murders were connected. Each one of the four of you is a murderer. And I'm going to find out which one before we leave here. Inspector! This is what I found in my coat pocket. All right, steel capsules, this is with them. Note in the shadow. The note says the capsules contain Yeoman's plastic formula. A motive for murder.
I told you to be quiet.
I'm sorry, Inspector. I leaned against the wall and knocked it off.
Now I'll tell you how the murders were done. Adams had a burn around his right wrist. Robey had a cut on the back of his right hand. The cut and the burn were made by the murder weapon. This, or one like it. There are plenty of these hanging on the walls of this house.
I'll take you hit it, Inspector.
I'd show you how it was done. If I could handle one of these things.
I can use a whip. Do you mind? Tubby? Upstairs.
Now, me and the boys are going to do what we rehearsed.
Now, as you remember, all of the victims were on the upper floor before they were killed. The killer, standing below, with his bullwhip. Each victim had his right hand on or near the railing. Then the killer struck. Then the murderer pulled, tightening a loop, dragging his victim to death. Boss, don't forget, it's me.